everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So can you think when I am saying I can give you one day formula, I can give you one formula to get 9 bands in one day. Will you believe me? So in one video I can give you how you can get 9 bands in IELTS writing if you focus on your explaining or organizing your writing task 1 and task 2 also. But believe me students, you can't get 9 bands in one day. It will take some time. You have to practice how to write good essay, how to write task 1 also. Mostly I have seen people, students especially, they ignore this writing task 1 vocabulary and how to organize the things and all. So we will discuss everything about this bar task, and you can see the date 3rd August IELTS exam writing task 1 was this. So full explanation step by step I will explain it to you. Let's start. Suppose I have got this question, that is bar graph. Okay, so definitely I will look at the graph and read the title of the graph: percentage of attendance for 3 types of music events in Australia. And I will read the question statement also. The bar chart show attendance of people in different ages in music event in 2006. So that is sure. This is past tense. This is in Australia country. And I can see 3 types of colors are there. Of course, in actual exam, you will not get any color and all. You will get plain one and then light gray and then dark gray. You will get this kind of. Here I can see 3 categories: musical categories, classical, opera and popular. And percentage data is represented in percentages: 10%, 20%, 30, 40, and 5 age groups are there ranging from 15 to 24 and 55 plus. Okay, now I have read, I have planned the thing, but the major thing we are missing now. We can see what is the highest, what is the lowest, what is the striking point. Now let's look at this. Analyze the thing, pause the screen. I can see the yellow one going up and up. But in the last 2 category, the green one is growing. Green one means opera and yellow one is popular here. And the pink one is just stable around. Just little fluctuations are there. But I can see popular, this yellow popular music is more famous in this country. Now I have analyzed everything. Now what is the secret? Secret is do practice, brainstorm the things, analyze the things in the bar graph. Now how to write, how to organize the essay, that's more important. Report writing means whatever you can see, you have to explain it properly. Now paraphrasing of question statement. Okay, so paraphrasing means paraphrasing. You have to change some words, not every word. The bar chart show the given bar graph. Okay, instead of show I have written illustrates. Okay, illustrates. Only one bar graph diagram is there. The proportion, instead of attendance I have written, because this is not the substitution. The percentage, we know the data is in percentage. The proportion of music loving people's attending to different kinds of musical events in Australia in 2006. And the last line, although I have written percentage here, but still you can write the statistical data is presented in percentages. Simple way you can write this report writing. Now, and for analyzing, for planning and all, please note it down these points. Read the title, read the question statement. Past tense, we know we have to find the tense also, whether it is in present or future kind of thing. Categories, we have no data also, highest and lowest also, and striking point also we have come to know. Vocabulary, every time you have to change the vocabulary. You can rewind this video and just try to listen to me what kind of vocabulary I was using it when I was analyzing, when I was reading this graph. Okay, and combination of information. Yes, so this is introduction. Now overall paragraph. Overall, so the lines which I have underlined with green one, please note it down. You can use it in your answer also. So instead of overall, it can be seen, you can use it is readily apparent, that it can be visible from the graph, that these kinds of things you can use it. But the main thing here, what you can write about the topic, that is more important. Overall, it can be seen that the popular music events seem to be the most famous choice among the 3 age groups surveyed. The first first 3 age groups surveyed. Okay, it is also apparent that the younger age groups were more interested in these programs as compared to older age groups. Now I have done one mistake. You can write it down because I have not explained about these. Because on the other hand, you can write in contrast, the older groups, the last 2 groups, were more interested in opera music as compared to popular music liked by younger ones, a younger age group. Okay, now how to write detailed body paragraph. So simply, this is also it is not confusing, because last 2 months you can notice that all these kinds of graphs and line graphs and graphs are coming up again and again. Now I will explain it, because this is the number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, you can say. I will explain these 3 things because these are all similar, these are similar. So I will explain these 2 in one paragraph, these 2 in another paragraph. Okay, let's start with this first one. Age group 15 to 24, this is the youngest age group. They have like 38%, 11 and 13. How I have written, you can note it down. Analyzing the first age group 15 to 24, while just 11% and 13% of people went to the classical and opera music concerts, comma, while sentence structure I have used it, note it down. The proportion of popular events attendance had displayed 3 times higher, standing at 38%. Okay, see this 38%. Exact it is given. If suppose there is no marking is there, then you can do like that. Okay, with just put your pencil like that, and with another pencil you can just mark it like that. Then you can get exact data. Okay, now second line. A similar pattern can be visible in the figures for the age group 25 to 34, in which the number of attendance for popular music exceeded that of opera and classical with 27%, first pop 27%, 14 and 8% respectively. See this 8%, 14%, 27, but in sentence I have started with popular music. That's why I have written first 27%, 14% and 8%. Now next line, this third one. Furthermore, next age group who had people from 35 to 44 were more eager to visit popular music, maximum at 33%, as more than 25% opera and 11% classical. Now in one paragraph we have explained 3 age groups. Now we will talk about this. Okay, so on the other hand, or you can write it moving towards the older age groups, the percentiles, or in contrast also we can use it, in contrast. Okay, because these words are also important to write. In contrast, moving towards the older age groups, the percentiles for all categories of music lovers were rather almost equal, with little differences ranged from 10 to 15%. So we are talking about this from 10 to 15%. This is all between 10 to 10, 13 and 15. So it means between little differences range from 10 to 15%. Now next one, 55 plus 8, 15 and 5. Okay, final age group who was the oldest, 55 plus. Opera musical program was the most favorite with 15%, compared to 8% in classical music and 5% in popular concerts. Simple language I have written. Therefore, with the age of Australians, their choices for music kept changing from popular music to classical events. So this is my writing task 1. Look at this introduction, bar graph, overall paragraph, body detail paragraph and second body detail paragraph, last 2 categories, and the last line simple language I have written.